Welcome to another MoveLab class. I'm your host, James, and we are going to continue on with our theme of the week, upper body. So if you're interested in upper body stuff, this is the week for you. If you have any questions about anything, you can drop them into the chat at any time. If it's a technical question, either Raymond or Alicia will be able to help you out with that. And if it's a question about class or something with the body, I will stick around afterwards to answer any questions you might have there. As a reminder, next week we only have 2 classes. We have Tuesday and we have Wednesday. We're taking Thursday and Friday off to rest and be with friends and family. We hope you do the same thing. So let's go ahead and get started. If you are new to MoveLab, we have 1.5 rules for you to follow. Rule number 1 is whatever you're doing, you are doing it totally and completely correctly, because there's no right or wrong way to move, just a bunch of choices. Having said that, rule 0.5 comes in. Don't do what I do. Don't sit like me. Don't try to move like me. These are just examples. These are modeling of how the movement looks on me with my history and my body. Let it look like you. Let it be a representation of your story and your experience with it, and just trust your body. Just trust it. Get curious and trust. So, as always, we're going to start off with a breathing thing. Then we're going to move into some nervous system warm-ups and right into the movement, which is entering into the body, entering into the experience through upper body stuff for today. Got it? I want to start off with some umbrella breathing. If you've been with me over other weeks, other sessions, you are familiar with umbrella breathing. And if you have not, here's what it is. I want you to imagine your spine as the pole of an umbrella, and your ribs are like the fabric of an umbrella. So as you inhale, I invite you to feel your front ribs move forwards, your back ribs move backwards, your side ribs move outwards, and all of the ribs go up. Exhale, everything closes around the spine. Inhale, everything opens up. Exhale, closes in around the spine. With that, invite your lungs to get really balloony, that's a word, really expansive, blow up like a balloon, inflate. We're going to do a few more of those. And without the need to criticize or fix or judge it, just notice where that works well for you. So the front of the ribs, the back of the ribs, right side, left side, and where does it work not as well? Just so that as we move through today's class, you're not shocked or stunned by where you don't move well. It's like, well, it starts with this observation of going, oh, look at that. This area is resistant to movement right now. It's probably protecting me some way. But if you don't have that awareness, as we get into the exercise of today, you're going to go, well, why can't I do it on that side? There's something wrong with that side. That's my bad side. No, it's doing another job. So start with just observing. Two more. Last one. Take your hands together, get them warmed up. We're going to take these nice warm hands, we're going to put them on the front of our throat. We're just going to be here for a bit. I'm going to do a little gentle massage on the back of my neck, because that's what I need today. You decide if you just need to hold or if you need a little massage somewhere. From there, go into a little tapping, kind of all over the face. Can be tapping like this, can just be like little raindrop or fingertip taps. You decide what works best for you today. Let that continue down the throat, maybe even into the chest, maybe some tapping across the collarbone. Patting all the way down into the belly, maybe even into an arm. That for me is going to become strokes all the way through. And then I'm going to do the other side. And strokes. Pick my arms up. I'm going to do a little shake out here. I'm going to lift up and back and kind of forward. Just let it all shake out. Good. Right into some seaweed spine. If you're not a visual person, you can imagine or feel your body weight shift right and left. If you are a visual person, your spine has become seaweed, bamboo, something that sways right and left. Then we're going to stretch our legs out in front of us. We're going to do just a quick reaching for our toes and back up. Then we're going to have our left arm reach behind us. We're going to make our eyes look for that left hand, which picks up this back hip and rotates me. And I'm going to take an inhale wherever it feels like my body needs to inhale. So it can just be an inhale, or you can breathe into those umbrella ribs again, if that works for you. Other side. One more each side. Last one over here. We're going to lie all the way down. Take your arms, reach them up towards the ceiling, and then let each hand grab a hold of the opposite wrist. From there, we're going to let this circle, it's like a wheel in front of you, roll to the left and to the right. Now, if you don't like that, you can always interlace your fingers or just make a wheel shape with your arms, whatever works best for you. Now, I'm going to allow this wheel that's rolling right and left to take my ribs, take my head along with it. And then instead, I'm going to let the wheel continue to move, but I'm going to keep my eyes fixed on something out in front of me. And then the last variation is when my wheel rolls to the left, my eyes look right, and vice versa. My head can go along for the ride. 4, 3, 2, 1. Find your center. Take your wheel. Let it just lift over your head and relax it towards the floor. Now, in order to lift the wheel back up, think my lungs sink to the floor behind me. Wheel goes back overhead. Whatever happens, happens. But to lift back up, my lungs sink to the floor. And that lifts the ribs. Sometimes we leave our chest flared forward and then wonder why the shoulder hurts when we move through it. It's like, well, let the lungs sink. To take the arms up. Remember, we have a rule. In order for something to go up, something's got to go down. either the wheel moving up and down or side to side is difficult, keep doing that. If not, go to the right, over your head, to the left, down and around. And then reverse. One more. Find your center. Open your arms to the letter T. Bring your feet and your knees together. Knees drop to the left and then to the right. Vice versa. Then pick a direction. Let your knees drop to that side. The opposite arm is going to come over to that hand. So you're completely sidelined. Now, reach that top arm beyond the bottom hand. See if you can keep it there. Then take the knees back and let that drag the arm. Knees fall to the other side. Arm comes along for the ride. That arm continues to reach as your knees come back. Opening back up. One more each side. Knees go, then arms go. Knees go, arms go. One more. Knees, then arms. Knees, then arms. Just be there for a moment. Let your body sink into that. From there, sitting all the way up, move your arms behind you. Make a choice. Do you want your fingertips facing away from you, out to the side, or forward? None of them are right, none of them are wrong. From there, kind of slump or sink into that, and then use your arms to push. Slump and sink. Arms push. Sink. Push. Sink. Push. Sink. Push. Now, keep doing that, or push and push down with the legs to lift the hips. Down with the legs, then there should still be room to relax through the arms. Arms do the work, then legs. Legs back out of the exercise, arms back out of the exercise. Arms, legs. Legs, arms. Arms, legs. Legs, arms. One more. Arms, legs, legs, arms. Pick a side to lie on. Lay all the way down. Now, if you have neck issues, you can take the mat or whatever you're lying on, kind of roll it up and make a pillow, or grab yourself a pillow, or just use your arm as a pillow. From there, let your head totally relax down. As you begin to lift your head up and lower it back down, what I want you to think about here is imagine your ear listening to the conversation of the ceiling versus the conversation of your shoulder. This is what I mean by that. If I listen to the ceiling, I lift up like this versus like this. Schlumped, listening to the ceiling, not to my shoulder. Expect to feel some engagement, some contraction, some exercise work in your neck. We're doing upper body after all. Now you can keep doing this thing or you can lift, hold, look for the ceiling, look down towards the floor, forward, and relax. Ear listens to ceiling. I look for the ceiling, I look for the floor, I look forward, and I'm down. One more of those. Up, look, look, forward, down. Sitting up, put that bottom leg in front of you. Top leg can go to the side like this or like this, your choice. Stretching over, and coming up, grab a hold of the leg, the floor, whatever you got, and stretch over. One more. Come down onto your forearm. Restack your legs. Now, that side of your neck that we exercised is more awake, more alert. So monitor that your head's not here, your head's not here. Your head is in alignment with your spine and the way that it was when you were listening to the ceiling. So I'm fully lengthened. Top arm can rest here, it can go here, chest, put it somewhere that makes sense for your body. I push down through my arm, then I push down through my leg. Down, rest. Same sequence that we did when we were facing arms to the floor, feet to the floor in the previous exercise. It goes arms, legs, legs, arm, arm, legs, legs, arms. If you want more, arms, legs, open up, take a look for that hand and look down, open up, down, down. We're just bridging those experiences. You've already been through all of these motions. So if this one's like, oh, that's above my pay grade, go back to one of the previous exercises that was giving you trouble because that's where the glitch is, right? It's not that this one is so complicated. We're just taking the bits and the pieces and bridging them together. So it goes arm, leg, reach, neck is aligned. I look up for the ceiling. I follow my hand. I look to the floor. Open up, down, down. Again, arm, legs. Open, down, down. If I want even more, I can take and stretch out my legs or have one leg in front. It might look like arms, legs, reach, open, down, down. Or it might look like arm, arm, reach, balance, balance, balance. Open, down, down. Scaling it however feels best for your body. Let's try the other side. Now that you kind of have an idea of the flow, we're gonna move a little quicker. So we're all the way down. We gotta do the neck thing first. So schlump, listen for the ceiling. One more. Look, look, forward, relax. One more of those. All the way up, stretching over. I go knees stacked, down onto my arm, relax. Arm, leg, leg, arm. Push, push, down, down. Push, push, stay up, open, down, down. Repeat. Push, push, rotate, up, down, down. Stay there or go to one of these versions. Whatever works best for your body. Push, push, rotate, lift, down, down. One more. Reach your arms towards your toes. Grab a hold of whatever you can get a hold of there, right? So if you can touch your toes, grab a hold. If it's your legs, grab a hold. If it is the back of your knees, grab a hold. If it's your shorts, grab a hold. Whatever you got, hold on to it. Push your legs towards the wall in front of you and have your arms begin to pull something towards you. So there's a push and a pull. And when you do that, your back will go rounded. And relax. Again, push my legs, pull with my arms. One more. Push. And relax. Flipping over onto hands and knees. Once you are there, holding there. Tuck your toes, point your toes, whatever works best for you. Gecko hands, meaning push down into the floor, grip like a little claw. Then we're going to weight shift forward and weight shift backwards. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Find a place where it's enough work. And if your wrists really bother you, fold up your mat and bridge underneath the palm or the heel of your palm. Go here. That will help. Find a place that is enough work. Hold. Take a look at the pits of your elbows. Make the pit of your elbow look for your pinky and then for your knees. Look for your pinky, knees. Pinky, knees. Pinky, knees. Pinkies, knees. One more. Pinkies, knees. Make the pits of your elbows look for your thumbs. Keep the pits of your elbows looking directly at your thumbs. Hold. Weight shift forward. Keep the pits of the elbows looking, looking, looking. From there, look forward. Reach your chin forward. Push the floor away. For me, I'm feeling an immense amount of work between my two shoulder blades. Hold. Hold, hold, hold. Tuck your toes. Be there. Endure that. Be with that. Stay there. If you can, lift just one knee off the floor and back down. One more knee off the floor. Back down. Other knee. Other knee. Other knee. Other knee. If you can do that, see if you can lift both knees. And down. Again. And down. Two more. One more. Rest. Let your shoulders relax for just a moment. You might even want to go one, then the other, one, then the other. Good. From there, let's play with push-ups. If your hands are already talking to you, right? You're like, I think I'm done here, James. Maybe just go to the forearms and be here. Can I weight shift forward? Can I weight shift backwards? Playing with some planks. Going back into that hand stuff, or follow me into the push-up sequence. We're gonna start kitty cat push-ups. Heels lift, bowl of water. We're gonna do 5, your choice. Bowl of water, either between the hands in front of you, or how far forward can you go? 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more. Give it a break. Little shake. Now, you just chose a location for your arms. I didn't tell you where that is. Wherever that is, go 5 inches wider. So if your hands were in alignment with your knees, maybe they move out to the edges of your mat. And go 5 more, wherever that kitty cat wants to taste the water. 3, 2, 1 more. Take a breather. Now, can you go wider? Maybe go just outside of the mat. 5 more there. 2 more. Take a breather. Little movement there. Last one of this. How wide can you go and still feel successful in the movement? You get to determine what success is. I'm going wide, and I've got 5. 2 more. And rest. Just a little movement, just a little shake. From there, take a location that's not super close and not super wide, something that is sustainable for you. Tuck your toes. Lengthen your spine, dignified back line. From there, see if you can just hover both knees. Whatever happens, happens. Back down. 2 more. 1 more. Now, that's difficult. Maybe spending some time there is good. If not, hover your knees. See if you can drop your heels behind you and push some weight into your hands. So my heels are headed down and I'm weighting my hands. And then back down. Usually in exercises, we're very interested in the A and the Z, right? Where do I start and then what's the gesture I'm supposed to look like? This is not a downward dog. This is not a plank. This is not a push-up position. This is an experience. Can I drop my heels? Can I get some weight into my hands? What does the rest of the body need to do to make that happen? Hover, drop, weight shift. Play with that. Get some weight into your right hand. Drop your heels. Left hand, drop your heels. Right hand, drop your heels. Left hand, drop your heels. Both hands, hold. Can you come to tiptoe here and weight shift more forward? And then drop your heel weight. Find your hands. Adjust. Do I need to go wider? More forward? Where do my hands need to be to come to tiptoe? And then how much weight can I send into my hands? Rest. 1 more of those. Tiptoe. Weight shift. Rest. Just a little movement. Right, left. Pick your hands up, little shake. Maybe some finger flicks. Maybe some flamenco hands. Good. Take a look at your hands. Tell your hands thank you for showing up for you today. Put your hands on your heart. Tell your heart and lungs thank you for showing up today. You did some hard work today. Take a look around your room, your space, the safeness that it creates for you, the felt sense of safety you receive from your space. Tell your space thank you. Then take a look in the computer. Take a look at anyone in the room with you, dogs, cats, small animals included. Tell your community thank you, because that is your invitation into the world. So thank you. Thank you for being part of our community and inviting us into yours. And I will see you tomorrow for another stress reset. Bye, everybody.
Fabulous. Thank you so much, James. Look, Raymond and I are in the office together.
Oh, look at that.
I'll get to, oh, I just disappeared. I'm back. We came in for our Thanksgiving get together with our, oh, I keep disappearing. That's great. So we wanted to say hi, and I wanted you guys to see Raymond. So
hi, Raymond.
Hope you had a fabulous class. And
so Alicia and Raymond, what are your favorite holiday flavors?
I was thinking about that when you first put the question up, and I don't know that I have a flavor, but I love the smell of fresh cut pine trees. So that smell is very calming to me. What about you?
Weirdly, it's lavender.
Oh.
It's something I had in Iceland. It was like I don't know if it's Icelandic thing, but it's like they have lavender in Christmas time. So that was kind of cool.
Neat.
I love that. I love lavender is one of my favorite smells ever. Like it is literally within reach at any given time. There's like lavender essential oil always. So yeah. I love that too. Mine was probably, yeah, there's so many of them, but I would say cinnamon would be mine.
Cinnamon, yes. Yeah. All of them. They're all good. They all have, they bring up different
right.
feelings. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for joining us today. I'm not seeing any questions coming up. So we'll have a stress reset tomorrow. And then just another reminder again, next week, no class on Thursday and Friday, but we'll see you Tuesday and Wednesday for sure.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Have a good day.
Good to see you, Raymond.
Yeah, nice to see you.